Hello and welcome to the Superscript New Comic Minute for the week of August 3rd. That'll be Wednesday, August 3rd. We are here today to talk to you about the books we are looking forward to reading this week. Nick, do you want to start it off?
Sure. We've got so many things. We've got The Vineyard, #1 by Aftershock. This is a story about a family vineyard that is sort of powered by Dionysus, and the family sacrifices people to the gods to make really good wine, I guess. So, you know, comes with its drawbacks.
Who is that book being put out by?
Aftershock.
Oh, that
yeah,
sounds great.
So yeah, it seems really cool. It's written author Brian Hawkins of Black Cotton, so if you check out that one. But yeah, seems like a weird, creepy book. So looking forward to that. #1, The Vineyard. Then we've got Edge of the Spider-Verse, another #1. This one by Marvel, introducing Spider-Rex. What more needs to be said there? Well, I don't know what the story of Spider-Rex is.
Someone wanted to draw a T-Rex with a Spider-Man costume.
Yeah, it's a, what if a T-Rex got bit by a radioactive spider or something?
It would be a prehistoric spider.
I guess,
probably,
yeah. So we'll see. So, Edge of the Spider-Verse, I mean, it looks fun. So, looking forward to that. Always like some good, goofy stuff happening with my Spider-Man books. So, Edge of the Spider-Verse for you there. Then DC Black Label's Batman White Knight presents Red Hood. More of the White Knight universe by Sean Murphy. So very excited about that. We just had the Beyond the White Knight recently. We had Harley Quinn earlier, like last year or so. So all this, everything White Knight, I think, is just so great. The art in it's always excellent. This one, we've got Clay McCormick and Simone DiMeo doing some art. Looks excellent.
Which I believe, Simone DiMeo's done some of the other White Knights. The stuff that he doesn't do completely himself.
Sean Murphy does the cover.
Yeah.
Nice. But anyway, more White Knight presents, this time Red Hood. So, yeah, it's going to be great. Let's go back to Marvel here. We got Demon Wars, the Iron Samurai. So this is Peach Momoko's sort of Demon Days series of Marvel stories retold with Japanese folklore. In this one, we've got Civil War, but demonified. So looking forward to this. Peach Momoko's art, always a highlight. So check this out if you like some Japanese folklore or some excellent art. So Demon Wars, the Iron Samurai. We've got more Mind Management from Matt Kent. This is issue 2 of is this series called Mind Management Bootleg?
Yeah, Bootleg is the name of the series.
So this is like the follow-up to the original series, but this is issue 2. We've got issue 1. We've got, I believe, some Mind Management original series in trade and whatnot. If you want to check that out, it started from the beginning. But excellent stuff. Matt Kent always putting out great work, and this is also great. Then we've got The Dead Lucky, an Image #1. In this, the main character is a war veteran and comes back to a sort of dystopian California where these robots are policing. They're peacekeeping robots that are, militarized, sort of taken over California, or I think it's specifically San Francisco. But anyway, this person comes back from the war and has the ability to control like electromagnetic fields. So she's got some superpowers. So she is going to come in and, I think it's she, I don't know, this character is going to come in and potentially save the day from these peacekeeping authoritative robots by controlling the electromagnetic fields that they need as robots. So that's Dead Lucky #1. Then we've got another Image #1, Golden Rage. So this one is supposedly like Battle Royale meets the Golden Girls. So what we've always wanted out of
someone who's been reading my letters.
Yes. So it's an island for like a retirement home on an island, I guess. Like a sometimes you just go to a place and you're like, there's a lot of the greatest generation here, but somehow they end up killing each other a bunch. I don't know. Golden Rage seems weird. Chrissy Williams writing this. So check that out if you wanted a more violent Golden Girls. Then we've got Aquaman, Aquaman Andromeda #2. This is this is by Ram V.
This is amazing.
Yeah, excellent, amazing art in this by Christian Ward. So
if you pick up one like oversized black label prestige book this year, it should be this.
This is the one. Yeah, Ram V's just been on a roll.
It's 3 issues. This is issue #2. We got plenty of issue #1.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So pick it up. Aquaman Andromeda. And then lastly for me here, we got The Girl from the Other Side. This is a nice hardcover.
I hear really good things about this.
Yeah, deluxe edition here. This seems like a creepy story about a girl that lives in like an abandoned village, and she's with her weird like Wendigo like mentor guy that kind of keeps her in this village, and she of course wants to see what's on the other side on the other side, as the title suggests. So yeah, if you're looking for probably a creepy, sad story, The Girl from the Other Side deluxe edition is for you.
Has the cover has all the vibes of like a what's the guy who does Shadow of the Colossus games and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
Somewhere between that and like Studio Ghibli.
Yeah. It looks like, well, I don't know if it's just the title is making me think this, but Over the Garden Wall a little bit too.
Yeah.
But it's kind of that sad, whimsy.
Pastoral.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. What about you?
I'm looking forward to a bunch of that stuff too. I have a bunch of things that I'm looking forward to in no particular order. Let's see here. So we've got issue 2 of the New Fantastic Four by Peter David. We still have plenty of issue 1, not plenty. We have some of issue 1 left in stock. This is issue number 3, sorry.
Yeah.
So we have issue 1 and 2 in stock. So this is actually set in like old Fantastic Four continuity, the period of time when the Fantastic Four was Mr. Fix-It Hulk and Spider-Man and Wolverine and Ghost Rider, and it picks up in that same like continuity back in the 90s. It really feels like reading a book that fits in right with that. So if you're looking for something that is like, written for a very specific like era of like comic nostalgia, this does a good job of it. Lots of quips, lots of jokes, lots of action. This looks like Teenage Elliot's favorite comic of the the early 2000s. So this is Peter Milligan writing a new book for AWA called The Sacrament, which is about in a far-flung future where man has colonized the universe, but then also the universe has largely been taken over by demons. And so there are priests being shuttled to perform exorcisms on like the moon of Saturn and stuff. The art is real cool and real grim and real spooky, and if you like Event Horizon a whole lot, this is a book for you. Me too. I'm gonna read this. This looks great. Another thing I'm really looking forward to this week is we've got this new Shazam. I'm not a huge Shazam person. I don't know a ton about Shazam. It's not. It's kind of a blind spot in my DC readership or reading rather. But this I'm very excited because it has one of my favorite artists, Doc Shaner, who, if you have been reading Human Target, is doing the art in Human Target, which is maybe the best looking comic I've seen this year. Josie Campbell is writing it. It's a 4-issue mini introducing this new Shazam. Very, very excited about that. Survival Street, in a future where corporations have been further codified as people and can now run for elected office. 100% of the United States becomes privatized, and but then also Sesame Street puppets, but not Sesame Street, because that would be somehow a violation of IP law.
And of my childhood.
And of your childhood, yes. But if you want to see a send-up of late capitalism featuring several puppets...
Yeah, to lighten the mood.
This boy doesn't need it. this is definitely for you. The art's real goofy, insane.
Yeah,
it looks interesting. And then we have Sword of Azrael. Speaking of things Teenage Elliot would really like, I was a huge Azrael kid because I got into reading Batman right as I got really into comics right when Nightfall happened and Azrael took over as Batman, and John Pavelli made this sick looking Batman suit that had big pauldrons and stuff. But whenever they would do an Azrael thing, I would be very much into it because the guy's got a flaming sword. But so this is really cool. There's also a one-shot. You don't need this one-shot to jump in, but it's definitely, if you are a big Azrael fan, something you're going to want to. This comprises a couple other issues a couple of short stories from Batman Urban Legends that were leading up to this. Okay, so cool. They reintroduced the Azrael character, or I believe the Jean-Paul Valley Azrael character in Urban Legends. I believe I'm getting that right. And so This is the stuff from Urban Legends that is specifically those short Azrael stories. Batman 126, we sold out of Batman 125 and we ordered a ton of it. People really like the new Chip Zdarsky Batman. These two folks you're looking at right here included. It is really, really good. I'm really excited about it. If you missed issue 125, which is the beginning of the new arc where Chip Zdarsky takes over, you're absolutely going to want to make sure that you pick up the second printing of issue 125, which should be in stores next week or the week after. But this will probably sell out too, so don't miss out on 126.
Get it on your pull.
Yeah, make sure you add it to your pull. This is the best time to be reading Batman. This and Detective Comics. I mean, I can't believe how good they are right now. It's whew. But anyways, speaking of second printings, we got a second printing of 8 Billion Genie, which is a
hot book.
It's coming out as a Netflix series. We sold out of issue 1 overnight, and issue 2 same way. So now they're doing some second printings of issue 1 and 2. This is definitely a book you want to add to your poll. This is dare I say, going to be one of those comics that I think is kind of like a cultural moment where it transcends just comics into people who are not normally comic readers. So you who are comic readers, because ostensibly if you're watching this, you must be, you're going to want to pick up on this. This is going to be a water cooler, talk for years to come. The premise being, what if every single person in the world got a genie that could grant them one wish? And how would that play out? About as well as you can imagine. Well, there's a sense of whimsy and fun to this too. It's not just the darkest possible alternative for that. But and then finally, I've got one trade paperback that came out that I'm really excited about. I think anybody if you keep up with the New Comic Minute, you know that Nick and I both have loved The Rush, and we're big Cy Spurrier fans as well. But this is probably my favorite thing Cy Spurrier's written in a long, long time. And I'm not usually a period piece guy, but this is around the gold rush. The actual title of the book is This Hungry Earth Reddens Under Snow-Clad Hills. If you were looking for a good horror book, this is quite possibly my favorite, or tied for my favorite of the last year. Probably Nice House on the Lake in this. So anyways, thanks. If you won a raffle prize at the summer sale, make sure you come in and pick it up, and let us know what books you are interested in reading this week, if there's anything you're particularly excited for. And if there are any books coming out in the next couple of weeks that you are excited for, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.